Okay, so I came to my car just to respond to you because this right here is so important. So I'm going to point out a couple of things, so I hope you have some time, okay? One of the most important things to realize is consistency. Okay? Consistency, not overthinking things, and literally staying disciplined. Because hear me out. There's so many like workout things out there, so many supplements, so many this, so many that you can do. But if you don't realize the concept of keeping things simple, you are always going to overthink it. You are always going to lose hope and simply get back to your old ways. Okay. And as somebody who has such a bad sweet tooth, I was literally one of those that constantly had to end every meal with a little something sweet. So, but I knew better, and I knew I needed to cut that off. Plus, I have a wedding to get ready for, so yeah, I need to stop fucking around. So here are a couple of things that I've changed and I've done in the past couple of weeks that have definitely helped me and impacted me in a very good way. Okay. Number one, I cut off all sweets, like all sweets. I've been replacing sweets with more of the natural stuff. Like just the other day, I learned how to make caramel, right? Which normally I would put into my coffee. I learned how to make caramel with dates. Okay. That alone, I know has made a big difference. So I've used obviously TikTok and other platforms to figure out different ways on how to like kill that sweet tooth, but still have like a little treat if needed be. Another thing that I'm doing very differently too is that I do not eat past a certain time. Okay. I only have a shake for dinner. I'll have a shake and maybe like a little snack next to it, something healthy, which normally for me ensures work. They're very filling and they also contain protein. So I'm good in that sense. And I must point out that I had the gastric sleeve done many, many moons ago. So for me, that's enough. But I can understand how a normal person that wouldn't be filling enough. So I do not eat past like 8 o'clock p.m. No, nothing. Nada. Another thing that I've done, I've incorporated working out. I work out 4 to 5 times out of the week. But one of the most important things to point out with that is, again, do not overthink it. Unless you are trying to be some fitness gym rat guru, do not overthink it. If you are just literally trying to cut down or maintain. And me being the queen of procrastination, one thing that I definitely knew I needed to do was create a at-home gym. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have seen my other page. I have literally set on a mission to find the best workout machines, equipment, and all that on TikTok, which is obviously way more affordable than most places. I pin most of my workout stuff on there, all of my workout finds. Bomb as fuck, because as a professional procrastinator, I didn't want me driving to the gym to be an excuse for me to not be active. Okay. And mind you, when I started off, I was just on my walking pad. I was walking for an hour a day. And then I started incorporating weights and different workouts. And I know you might be thinking, well, Majimba, this is all common sense shit. Like, I know all this stuff. But here's the biggest thing, and why I'm saying to keep it as simple as possible is that the answers are already there. There's millions of documentaries, millions of, fitness gurus, nutritional coaches. There's millions of people already telling y'all what we all need to do. But the thing is that we don't do it because it's hard to be consistent with. So to me, having that balance is extremely important because I'm not trying to be a gym rat. I'm trying to maintain. There's a big difference. So my goals for myself are or can look very differently as opposed to somebody else's goals for their fitness journey, right? So I wanted to create a fit lifestyle that I am comfortable with, that is manageable and maintainable, so that I can do it forever, as opposed to just going hard to the gym for fucking 3-5 months, having the results I want, and then being deprived of everything that I love and enjoying the foods that I love. And also I do cheat meals, right? One day out of the week, if that, so that it's more rewarding as opposed to constantly eating shit just because we can eat it. And trust me when I tell you, baby, that food hits different. And this is very important, okay? I do not drink alcohol and I do not smoke. Okay, so I do not have any bad habits. Oh, and I'm also pescatarian. Ooh, that's also important to point out. And in case you guys are not aware, these things can delay and affect your progress when it comes to having a healthy lifestyle. I do not count calories. I do not count macros. The most important thing is keeping up with your protein. Okay. So if you don't know how much protein you should be consuming based off of your weight, make sure to look that up, do some research on that, because that's truly all you really need to worry about. Oh, and I primarily only drink water. Like, I don't do sodas, juices, or anything of that sort. Mind you, I normally live a very healthy lifestyle in general. I only treat myself to like fancy restaurants and stuff like that every now and then with me and my partner. But the biggest impact that I've seen was completely cutting off that sugar. Like, I'm just like, skin is looking good. I'm already seeing that double chin disappearing. So yes, it may seem like a lot, but honestly, the simpler you keep it, the less you have to think about it, and the more you can create a lifestyle out of making those choices every single day, the more it'll be easier to maintain. Oh, and also, use your tools effectively. I use TikTok between me and my partner. We use TikTok a lot to send each other like different recipes, different healthy, treats that we can make at the house and stuff like that. At the end of the day, all the answers are right in our face. The biggest thing is the discipline part of it. But it's like I always say, you won't get the results you want until you want it bad enough. Think about that.